Sarah by the Bay on David. Okay, all sorts of news broke today. Trump has endorsed North Carolina Republican Party Chairman Michael Whatley to succeed Ronna McDaniel as the Republican National Committee chair. Here's an interesting bit, though. And I had this one playing in the back of my mind. I don't think I ever said anything when I read on Ronna McDaniel. I might have said something in the comments about this. But he also wants to throw his support behind Lara Trump for the role of co-chairwoman at the RNC. And I remember when I was doing the readings and there was a discussion of, well, who would he want? And to me, it's like, clearly he wants somebody who's going to support him. And Lara Trump was the only one that came to mind. This is Eric Trump's wife, if I'm not mistaken. Because she's been like a political commentator and she's been involved in politics. Well, I guess you could have also had Kimberly Guilfoyle do that, but if I'm pronouncing her name right. But Lara Trump is actually a Trump, or Guilfoyle, can you trust her? Can you not trust her? Well, it's been tapped now. So I'm going to read on the energy around the RNC. Are they going to accept Mr. Whatley? What's Donald Trump's thoughts on all this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, for entertainment purposes. Come on down. What is up with the RNC and how's Trump feeling about, let's see. Let's look at what's the energy around Trump backing Mr. Whatley and Lara Trump for the RNC co-chairs. The Sun, okay, it's big announcement day, which should be as a surprise to no one, is Trump is trying to consolidate power around his, around him being the Republican Party. It's not a Republican Party, it's Donald Trump and the sycophants that go around him. And it's all about controlling the money. He's under a lot of pressure right now because of all these court cases. He's under a lot of financial pressure. And the RNC, it's basically run out of money because they're paying his legal bills, and he wants them to continue paying his legal bills. So by naming Mr. Whatley and Lara Trump, he's hoping to address those financial burdens that he's dealing with, or all the legal burdens that he's dealing with, because they can help with the heavy lifting. Yeah, in the end of the day, it's about getting access to the money. The truth is, he wants access to money because he's in a hard time right now. In the past King of Wands, he's been leading the charge of the Republican Party. He's been telling them what to do and how to do it, and they've been carrying his water. Absolutely. And I don't know if this represents Whatley or not. I don't know his background or what his support of Trump is. But this absolutely is, this is a Trump power play right here. He has taken the Republican Party and he's going to force that. He's going to force his choices down their throat. Do they have the spine to say no and reject him? I don't think so. He's sitting there with it's like, this is Trump sitting there with all his cronies and lackeys behind him. He's lining everything up to help him with his court cases and all his political issues. Lesson to be learned: when you don't have control over your finances anymore as a Republican Party, you don't have control of the party. And Trump understands that money controls everything. Hell, his whole life has been a lesson in, if you've got the most resources, you get to do what you want to do when you want to do it. As he said in the Access Hollywood tapes. The RNC is giving up. If the RNC wants to exist as an independent body, they cannot let this guy in. They cannot let Whatley in and Lara Trump in. If they let those folks in, say goodbye to your money, say goodbye to your control and your influence. Out comes the world. I don't think the Republicans have the strength. They haven't shown me once in the better part of 8+ years that they have a spine, a collective spine amongst them. Welcome to your new overlords. To that I say, great. It'd be kind of sad and funny if it weren't so damn close to an authoritarian government taking over. shaking my head. It's like, who here's ready for this episode to be over? You know, what are you thinking coming down at this time and age? Oh, what a great idea! We got to see the new age of Aquarius. Y'all didn't mention the part about the other side, you know, kicking and screaming and slashing and destroying everything in its path. You know, the death throes of the old age, the patriarch. The brochure didn't talk about that part, did it? Okay, how's Trump feeling about this here? The government, he's in charge. It's like he's basically branded himself, and there's his T right there. He's branded himself as the Republican Party. He is the government in his mind. He will be king. If he can get elected, he will be king, and he will rule everything. Yep, he's stealing. This is just this stealing power, stealing resources. You know, he has had his way with the Republican Party for a long time. He's the star. Yep, here's the man who would be king, Lord God King. He's going to be, you know, how's he feeling? He controls the RNC. He's going to be elected president who's going to be the emperor/king. To him, he's the star. In Trump's mind, he's the only reason why the Republican National Committee is relevant, why the Republicans are relevant. And they shouldn't, into his mind, the money that they have is his money. And they took it from him and he needs to take it back. This is his money, he's keeping it. And, you know, it's just, he's a crybaby. He's so emotionally immature. He plays on people's fears. And that's why they won't stand up to him, because they're too damn fearful. They're fearful of the king. They won't hold their power. Yeah, no, he's feeling great because he knows he's the star. You know, he can play on people's emotions. He can take what he wants. And underneath it all, if he can get back to the White House, all his troubles are over. He will install himself as the king. King Donald. Doesn't even that name sound terrible? Okay. Will the Republicans approve Donald Trump's choice for the leader of the RNC? Will Mr. Whatley be our next head of the RNC? As part of the plan, Chris LaCivita, Trump's co-campaign manager, will serve as the RNC chief operating officer. Oh, good Lord. So he has this guy heading it, and he's got his own guy running the money on it. Okay, will the RNC accept all of Trump's changes here? There's some concern. Remember, this was the lesson to be learned card. Will they maintain control of their money? Do they have a collective spine amongst the lot of them? We have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. Oh my God. Similar cards. Interesting. There's concern about the money, their lack of money. Well, and that's why they're having the change, right? Because Ronna McDaniel, despite doing everything Donald Trump told her to, she can't fundraise. And if you can't fundraise, you can't win your government seats. And you can't win your government seats, you can't come up with policy. And if you can't, and how do they do, you know, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Donald Trump is leading the charge. He's going to race forward and to victory. These changes are happening quickly here. No, he's got the ideas. He's got the passion. These folks are scared shitless of him. Yeah, they're both going to get in. Everybody's going to get in. No doubts. Or I should say, very little doubts. Okay. Will the RNC be successful? Well, how do I want to ask this? I'm trying to decide if I want to ask if the RNC is going to be more successful in raising money, if they're going to be successful in getting Trump reelected. Are they just going to rob them blind? Okay, so with the changes to RNC, if they go through, will the RNC be giving the majority of its resources to Trump rather than supporting their candidates? What's going to be the result of the RNC? There we go. What's going to be the result of the Republican National Committee should they put Trump's choices of Whatley, Lara Trump, and is it Mr. Levita? What's that guy's name? La Savita in charge. What's going to happen? Fighting. They're gonna help him fight his court cases. I don't think this is going to be helping Republican candidates. I could be wrong. I think it's going to help him fight his court case. So I was going to do a 4-card. Let's do a bigger one because they run out of money. Yep, he puts them in there. They're going to help defend it, and the RNC is just going to run out of money. And honestly, it's almost like this is destined to happen. If they 4 of coins it, just give up their power with holding the money, yeah, they're going to be destitute. Because it's all going to go to Trump. It's all going to go to Trump and his legal bills. And it's like, okay, he's told you who he is. You don't want to listen. You fail at your own peril. Current situation is King of Cups. He will sell it that he's the best chance they have against Joe Biden and beating Joe Biden in the election. That's why they're going to do this, because they think that Trump can beat Biden. And they're going to celebrate. They are going to celebrate the appointments of these people. And these people are going to celebrate Donald Trump and how amazing he is. Because he's a star. He's the star of the Republican Party. These are great cards, if it weren't such a dark thing. But then, oh, how fun. And then justice comes. They get what they deserve. They get what they deserve for doing this. Whether they run out of money for their candidates, whether Donald Trump, everything he touches dies and he steals all the money from it too, like his charity. This is like Trump University. This is like the Trump charities. You know what's going to happen. You put him in charge of the money. Duh. The wheel of fortune keeps spinning round and round and round. You keep getting the same results. It's the definition of insanity or crazy is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, good luck with that. Okay. Now, because this is going to be a related question, will we see a blue tsunami in will this contribute to a blue tsunami in 2024? Will the Republican National Committee, accepting the Trump-appointed chair, co-chair, and financial officer, chief operating officer for this, will this contribute to a lot of Democrats winning seats because their Republican counterparts are not funded appropriately to win seats? Something to that effect. Election's coming. Election is coming. And you're gonna get waiting for those results to come in, and coming in fast. A lot of actions coming here. Waiting for your ship to come in. This is almost this could be like the Democrats waiting for their election, but this could be like the Republicans waiting for the money to come in, but there's no money coming in. The ship with their supplies to help them survive on this island ain't coming. Or something's coming fast. Charges. So underneath it all, here they are fighting Trump's legal bills. Meanwhile, this could either be Trump having more court cases coming, and they're coming quickly, or the Republicans are waiting for help And they need help quickly. They need help with messaging. Whoa. Republicans waiting for help to come in, and specifically like television advertising and such. Now, advertising on media. The Eight of Wands could be for media type stuff. Yeah, in the past, Two of Wands, they relied on, they plan on the RNC helping them with their battles. But if there's no money there, they'll be sitting there waiting. And meanwhile, the Democrats have all this. They're swamping the airwaves with things, while the Republicans wait for help, and all that help is fighting Donald Trump's court cases. There's Joe Biden. Right there. Situation, they want to beat Joe Biden. They can't do it. They don't have any resources. The Chariot is the overarching. As the election grinds closer and closer towards election day, they are still waiting. They need help urgently. There's no coins here. It's all action. They need action, and they've got no money. They've got nothing. And then the truth comes out. Again, this could be Donald, them finally realizing that Trump's taken all the money and they've got nothing left. This could also be Donald being convicted on some court cases too. And there's your justice card. Yep. That lines up with the last one. They get what they deserve. Trump's told you who he is. You're trying to beat Biden. There are no coins here. There's no money. There's a lot of promises. Oh yeah, it's coming quickly. It'll be here any day now. You can count on it. We'll beat Biden. The election grinds forward. More and more truths are revealed about Donald Trump, and the justice system kicks in, and this is what you get. So, as annoying as it is, watching the Republicans be a bunch of rubes for this guy, yet again, they're doing it to themselves. They are doing it to themselves. It's kind of a hard position to be in, because you just want to say, what are you doing? Just why would you put anybody Trump wants in charge of your money? He's just going to steal from you. And it's one of those things where you want to hate these people for being so stupid. At the same time, it's like letting them suffer through their consequences is the punishment they deserve. If they really want to align with them, and again, the hard part is they're aligning with an autocrat, and the consequences of that autocrat being elected are dire, like really, really dire. You really need to smoke in that high explosive shack over there with all these Acme explosives. It'd be one thing if they were doing it by themselves and we were over here and wouldn't be impacted. But the whole thing is like that shack is in the house of the United States. That's the problem, or at least in the basement. So our house risks getting blown up because these dumbasses here just they want to light matches and smoke inside an explosive shack in our basement. Lovely. But that's what they're going to do. Let them do it. Let them learn the lesson. It's going to be that much better for us. The problem is we have to wait 10 months to find out. Okay, we'll leave it at there. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for your likes and your shares and your comments and everything you do to feed the algorithm so that my video makes it out to a wider audience. To folks just discovering this channel, welcome. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.